Staring at a blank document while the clock ticks down toward a deadline is a universally terrifying experience for students. When we think about academic misconduct, we usually picture a deliberate cheater trying to beat the system. But research shows most plagiarism is actually completely unintentional. Studies confirm that students copy from sources because they lack academic writing skills, mismanage their time, and panic under the pressure of a looming due date. This means stopping plagiarism is rarely about teaching ethics. It requires teaching specific, mechanical writing techniques. Intentional or not, failing to properly credit sources triggers identical institutional penalties, including course failure, suspension, or permanent expulsion. To protect yourself, you need to apply specific source integration methods that ensure every borrowed idea is academically attributed. Learning exactly how to quote, paraphrase, and summarize removes the guesswork from writing, turning that midnight panic into a calm, systematic process. Before looking at the solutions, we have to recognize the common traps. The first is mosaic plagiarism, where a writer mixes phrases from several different authors together without crediting any of them. Then there is patch writing. This happens when you swap out a few synonyms but keep the original author's exact sentence structure intact. The best defense against both mistakes is the look-away technique. When you finish reading a source, close the tab or the book completely before writing down your notes. Forcing yourself to recall the information from memory guarantees you separate the author's phrasing from your own language long before you ever type a draft. When you are ready to write, you have 3 distinct methods for bringing outside evidence into your paper. Direct quoting uses the author's exact words inside quotation marks. It always requires a specific page number in the citation, but it should be used sparingly, reserved only for highly precise or striking language. For the social sciences, the APA strongly prefers paraphrasing. This technique demonstrates true comprehension by translating the source material entirely into your own voice. A valid paraphrase requires a complete restructuring of the core idea. You build a new sentence architecture, not just plug in synonyms. Finally, summarizing condenses an entire chapter into its essential points, giving the reader a quick overview. Selecting the correct method shows your professors that you have actively digested the research and can apply it to your own arguments. No matter which of those tools you use, you must apply the APA 7th edition author date system to properly credit the original creator. Use a narrative citation to introduce evidence. This puts the author's name right into the text, followed immediately by the publication year in parentheses. Alternatively, use a parenthetical citation. You write your complete sentence first, then place the author's name and year together inside parentheses at the very end. The golden rule of attribution is simple. If a fact, theory, or data point is not common everyday knowledge, you must provide a citation. Consistent citation provides a transparent map that lets other scholars verify your facts and build upon your findings. Proper citation is an effective tactic for building credibility. It allows you to use established expertise to strengthen your own arguments. Instead of hiding copied text and hoping you avoid detection, you confidently command your sources to build a solid argument. Now that we've covered the rules, you will put them into practice with a series of exercises to spot errors and draft correct citations. By mastering these literacy tools, you replace guesswork with professional standards that meet the requirements of peer-reviewed research.